Samsung QN95B 55-inch model. Going to build it up quickly on its stand, and then I'm going to take it off its stand, put it on a slim fit wall mount it on the wall. Timestamps below for key moments, etc., and cherry pick which bits you need. A few things in the top to start with: remote and accessories pack, cover plate and pedestal neck. Remote and accessories pack, cover plate, pedestal neck, polyute, the OneConnect box in the bottom, OneConnect bracket for the back of the pedestal. Box lifts off. Okay, heavy mild steel pedestal base also. That is the TV, looking at it from the front, the side, and that is it from the rear as well. Onto the remote and accessories pack. In this one first, we've got two different OneConnect leads from OneConnect box to the TV. This short OneConnect lead here is if it's on its pedestal stand, so it gives you the connection from the box straight into the TV. If it's being wall mounted, we've got a 2 meter OneConnect lead there from the OneConnect box to the TV. About 5 or 6 mil thick as well, that lead. Figure 8 mains lead, so that's into the OneConnect box, right angled input. Self-adhesive cable sort of clip there, so we can clip that cable where we want it guiding. This little pin shaped thing here retains the OneConnect lead to the TV through that hole. AAA batteries for the standard remote, and the smart remote. Looking at the smart remote, power on and off, microphone or voice command button. That takes you to the settings, channel numbers and coloured inputs. Multiview, cursor arrows left, right, up, down and enter. Back button, play and pause, press play and pause, you've got rewind, fast forward. Home button, volume rocks up and down and in for mute. Channels up and down and push in for guide. Shortcuts to Netflix, Samsung TV Plus, Prime Video and Disney Plus. Flip it over, we've got that solar cell on the back to keep it topped up. So if the charge runs all the way out, just get the tab out. USB Type-C there, so we can plug it into your standard phone charger, top it up or charge it fully. Now looking at the standard remote, so we've got power on and off at the top, source button, channel numbers, teletext, not in the UK, pre-channel to the previous channel, volume up and down, channels up and down, mute button, channel list, quick access, Netflix, Prime, Samsung TV Plus and Disney Plus. Cursor arrows up, down, left, right and enter. Got the home button there as well. Return, just go back step by step. Exit all the way out. The coloured buttons for what they refer to depending on apps and media playback. Shortcut to the settings, info for the info bar, audio description and subtitles there. Play, stop, pause, forward and rewind for apps and media playback as well. Flip it over, push down there and slide away. AAA batteries into the back. This is the cradle for the OneConnect box when it's on the pedestal stand. Okay, so heavy bit of plastic there. OneConnect box will sit on top of that. It then attaches to the pedestal base. And again, we've got the screws there for attaching. So M4 by 12 mil. This is the OneConnect box. If we want the dimensions, I'm going to put the dimensions of this. I'll measure it with the actual TV. So look in the timestamps for the TV measurements, dimensions. I'll include the OneConnect box as well. Nice and thin, probably the size of a PS4 Slim or something, PS4 Pro. That's it from the bottom. Our figure 8 mains plugs into the side of there. That's the only cable from the mains. Then our OneConnect lead, we can see where it plugs into there. So the only lead that plugs into the TV is this end here. But while we're looking at it, we'll go through the inputs. So we've got wired internet or LAN, digital optical audio out, twin satellite for watch and record, terrestrial aerial connection, CI card slot reader or common interface, 2 USBs at 5V half amp there, 4 HDMIs in total, HDMI 3 being enhanced audio return channel, and there we've got another USB rated at 5V 1 amp, so that is rated for hard drive use, so we can plug a hard drive in there and record terrestrial TV as well. This is the pedestal neck. Another screw pack in the bottom of it there, M4x12mm, bit of steel there and plastic. Some holes there, threaded holes for where we attach to the pedestal base, and through holes here on those corners where we're going to put screws through to attach to the TV. Also got a hook there where our cradle's going to hook onto the back with our OneConnect box while on its stand. Plastic cover there, all that does cover the cables and connections coming out of that OneConnect box. Pedestal base itself, heavy piece of mild steel. Okay, so nice substantial pedestal base. We can see we've got the through holes and so on there for attaching the pedestal neck to it and so on. Flip it over, that's the underneath of it. You see we've got those rubber pads to stop it sliding around or marking whatever surface you've got it sat on when the TV's all assembled. Nice bit of sort of powder coated silver steel. Quick look at the quick setup guide. You can see there list of the inputs, included parts and accessories with the TV. Two of you laying on a large flat surface, attaching the neck to the back of the TV, then the cradle to the TV and the base itself, then standing the TV back up and attaching the OneConnect box onto that cradle, plugging it in, plugging in the short OneConnect lead. If we're placing the OneConnect box away from the TV, we can use the long lead for our convenience. There we have a list of the dimensions for the 55, 65 and for the Q700 and Q800. And there, wall mount dimensions, so 400 by 300 VESA and the correct bolts. TV is now laid on a large flat surface. This is the bottom, that's the top of the TV, stands attaching here. We'll just zoom in. Got some plastic lugs here that will go into these sort of key slots. Pull down, then drop our 4 screws in, quickly wind those in. There's that part attached. Next is the cradle. So again, sort of hook part there. We've got that hole here for it to locate into. And weirdly, I don't know if it shows, but those through holes look sort of blocked off, so I'm guessing I poked the screws through them to attach it. Don't know why. Nice and solid. I'm just going to move the camera to the other side. If it shows, we've actually got a slot there for the pedestal base to insert into, and then 4 holes to attach it. The base slots into there, and we've got screws to go now. Just move the camera. 4 more screws. Brilliant, nice and solid. TV's now stood up, looking at the back of this pedestal and the cradle for the OneConnect. Just to point out, pretty cool. It's got the woofers off the 8K TVs last year. So from the back, the body of it is same as last year's 8K. And again, speakers out at the side. But anyway, carrying on. Got a little ledge there for the side of our OneConnect box to sit on. So it's sat like that with the connections facing out this side. That's our power lead coming out the side there. With a OneConnect lead, we've got the OneConnect slot up here. Just inserts in and into there. Well, got this tab here to secure the OneConnect lead, because obviously if we pull on that, it should put the pressure on there and not break our pins there. Cables and whatever coming out of there. Then we've got the cable cover just to tidy it up. When we want to remove it, cover back off. There's a tab there to push down and release. Pin out. Says squeeze and release there. Onto the dimensions. Pedestal stand first. So 36 centimeters or 14 1/4 inches. Depth for that from the back to the front. I include the OneConnect on the back. 31 centimeters or 12 1/4 inches. Whatever it stood on to the bottom of the TV. Just under 7.5 centimeters, 2 7/8 of an inch. To the top of the TV, 77.5 centimeters or 30.5 inches. 55-inch model, width for that being just under 123 centimeters or 48 3/8 of an inch. Looking at it from the back, 400 by 300 millimeter VESA mount from the bottom of the TV to the center of that first VESA mount hole, 217 millimeters. Dimensions of the OneConnect box. Width of it, 33 centimeters or 13 inches. Depth of it, without the lead, 29.5 centimeters. That's just the box. Obviously we've got to have a lead plugged in with a sort of bend there, so 37.5 centimeters or maybe 14.5 inches. Thickness of it, say 3.5 centimeters or just over 1 1/4 inches. I measured the long OneConnect lead, that's 2.3 meters. This one from plug to plug, 22 centimeters. TV is now mounted on the wall. I'm going to do that as a separate video, otherwise it's just going to be too long, so I'll put a link for the separate video if you just want to see the slim fit wall mount, but we'll say peely and get that screen protector off. So two simple ways to set up. If you've got your Samsung account and your Wi-Fi details on your phone, go for smartphone quick and easy. I'm going to go remote control step by step. UK. Pop a pin in for future setups that you'll remember. Turn on the device. Wired internet. Okay, so I'm going to do the latest update, pause, come back when it's done. Okay, so updates are complete. I'm going to skip to the next bit. Obviously, if you've got your Samsung account, sign in, you can download future apps and so on. Or sign in, you can download further apps and so on from their app store. Pop your postcode in for regional programming. Okay, so quick summary there, because my aerial's plugged in, so that tuned in while it was doing the update. just identifying the Sky Q box, and I've got wired network. Okay, it's come up as unknown, so I'll manually label that one. So here, sign in for your Bixby, Amazon Alexa or Google for your voice assistant. I'm going to say later for now. And again, link your Prime through your phone or your PC. Quick summary of the home screen and some extra apps you can add at the top there. Okay, so you've got your adaptive mode there, so it should optimise the picture and sound depending on the content you're watching. For the demo, we'll leave it on standard. Quick message about brightness optimization. It will adjust the brightness of the TV depending on the ambient light in the room. Okay, so I'm just going to manually set up my Skybox. Usually it detects it, but it is split into 3 different TVs. Sky Q.
So get super fast fiber broadband for just £24 a month. Don't miss out. Get it before the 11th of August. New Lynx Epic Fresh Body Spray.
I'll just say yes for that because we're on the guide. Done. Okay, I'm going to go straight to the retail demo before I make any changes.
Yeah, I think, that just, was raced to the ground really very quickly after, I think it was a bag of pea that
all settings,
caught fire, and it just raced
down to general and privacy,
the people living there, they just lost everything.
system manager, flick to retail mode, so pop the pin in from earlier.
I think in the article it talks about how actually it's not just rural areas that are at risk, it is semi-urban areas, exactly like last time. And so, this has the potential to really...
Pretty cool, so back out of that. Back to the home mode.
We're actually, for once in this country, we're actually crying out for rain. You feel almost guilty for wanting it to rain, because usually it's...
Homes in Spain are
just quickly before I forget, just going to go to the settings, make a few changes. So settings there, all settings, down to general. So power and energy saving, brightness optimization. I'm going to turn off in store. I'd probably leave that on at home. It'll adjust the backlight accordingly to your room lighting. Motion lighting, turning off. I'll just turn that down a touch. So motion lighting turning off, it's trying to save a bit of power where it can by dimming the brightness. Screensaver I can leave off. Auto power saving, turning off in store, might be good at home. Same as auto power off, that's inactivity from your remote, but good for kids. Leaving the TV on, it'll turn it off automatically. Tells us our available remote battery down there as well. Okay, so back to that, we'll just have a look at the difference.
This is the Chief Inspector of Constabulary, Andy Cook, saying that burglary victims are being let down by the police. He says that these are not minor crimes. They strike at the heart of how safe people feel in their own homes and communities.
Yeah, pointing to very low conviction rates when it comes to crimes like burglaries, and I think that's right. I mean, that is when it does strike at the heart. That is the one thing that people have as their home and their possessions, and people feel violated, obviously, if their homes are burgled and they don't feel safe, and it can create mental health difficulties and long-term concerns. So yeah,
okay, just going to press the home button, switch to live TV. We'll have a quick look at live TV in the guide, also some standard definition content.
I have heard a rumour.
Not there though.
Yes? That I will soon be addressing my daughter.
Okay, so
And everyone
that's a bit of standard definition TV there. So credit to the BBC and Newsnight, I'm just using it to show standard definition TV.
There's real change on the horizon. Another report isn't what we need.
And you were talking, Ellen Donolo, shouting loudest, but you've been part of a huge push to get people tested. But when you hear the extent of the problems in the system, do you feel less than hopeful about people actually even getting to a stage of remission or indeed recovery?
Okay, so I've pressed the channel button in for the guide. I can use the channel up and down to page up and down the guide there. Quite nice and smooth through there. If I wanted to set a timer, so I could click on there, schedule viewing, schedule recording if I've got a hard drive plugged in, or I can view the details, or I can keep scrolling down and pick something else, or press back to exit the guide and back to TV. So I'm going to press the home. Okay, also another setting is switch off the multi-view, unless it's something you like to use. So start screen options. Not going to start with the hub home. I like it just to set off where I last was. Auto run last app is fine. Auto run multi-view mirroring off, and multi-view casting off. So if I cast my phone or I mirror my phone, I just want it automatically full screen. So
everything to calm down for some more photos.
Okay, so quick look at the home screen before I go. Just going to go left, see what we've got there. So with the update, we've got a search part, ambient mode, so screensavers, date, time, weather, all that business when it's on standby. Game there, so it's a new thing. There's an Xbox service there. You can connect your Xbox controllers. I'll do it on another video and go through the Xbox services there. I think you get a free voucher at the moment as well. Is it loading up? Okay, so you can pair one of your Xbox controllers or a different controller, gives you a selection available, and stream some games. Again, we've got media going down. So that's what's on the screen there, and menu below where we can go to our settings, connected devices, multi-view, also our account settings and notifications, but back up to media. So at the top there we've got apps, promos, our source content, Sky there in the background, Samsung TV Plus, Live TV, Netflix, Prime Video, BBC iPlayer, ITV Hub, Disney Plus, Apple TV. You can also mirror your iPads and Apple phones, or mirror your Android phones as well. Now TV, Rakuten, YouTube, All4, Alexa, Samsung Health, Internet, connect a cheap Bluetooth keyboard and mouse. You can browse basic internet services, Mi5 and Plex. Go to there, you can edit that list, make it your own. Going down are recent content, what's on now, new and trending stuff, free movies, Samsung TV Plus, some content there, that's their IPTV service, popular on iPlayer, CBeebies, Prime Video, popular movies on Prime, Family Kids and ITV. Apparently exciting stuff from Disney Plus, popular on Disney Plus, Apple TV premieres that are free apparently. More from BBC Prime and other providers, hottest movies from Rakuten and more down below. So all in all, pretty cool. Premium 4K TV, probably the best one on the market from Samsung. Well, it is the best one on the market from Samsung this year. It's got the upgraded speakers in the back as well. Nice slim bezel. Fits on that no gap wall mount, so it's nice and tight to the wall. So that is it for now. Good.